Welcome back to the Composite Hub! From the previous videos we have seen that the two main components that make up a composite are the reinforcement and the matrix. In this video we will look at the various ways in which they can be combined to manufacture a composite part. Composite manufacture processes can be divided into two groups, the direct and indirect processes. Direct processes are where dry fibers and resin are brought together at the point of molding. The most commonly used direct processes are wet layup, pultrusion, filament winding, and resin transfer molding. Indirect processes are where pre-impregnated fibers are used. This means that the fibers are already mixed with resin and partially cured before molding. This type of material is commonly known as pre-preg. The most commonly used indirect processes are hand layup, compression molding, and filament winding. In all of these manufacturing processes, molding is followed by the application of pressure and heat to consolidate and cure the composite part. Let's have a brief look at each one of them. Wet layup is where dry fibers are laid on a mold and manually coated with resin using brushes and rollers. Pultrusion is a continuous manufacturing process where dry fibers are first pulled through a resin bath and then through a heated die to cure and shape. In filament winding, the dry fibers are passed through a resin bath and wound onto a mandrel. This process can also be carried out using pre-impregnated fibers. In resin transfer molding, dry fibers are arranged inside a mold and the resin is either injected using pressure or pulled through using vacuum. As the name suggests, in hand layup, pre-preg are laid up and formed onto a surface mold using hands. In compression molding, the pre-preg material is first placed in an open heated mold and then pressure is applied to force the material to the desired shape. In future videos we will be covering each of these manufacturing processes in more detail. So if you're interested, stay tuned to the Composite Hub and don't forget to subscribe.